Just a couple of weeks ago, the first major leak of Google's upcoming Pixel 10 lineup took the tech world by storm. The renders showcased a surprising addition, a telephoto lens on the base model. But beyond that, there wasn't much to get excited about. Now it's the Pixel 10 Pro Fold's turn in the spotlight, and if you were hoping for a major shakeup, brace yourself for some disappointment. Google appears set on recycling its Pixel 9 design, a decision that's bound to stir debate among fans and critics alike. Today's fresh batch of renders, courtesy of the ever-reliable OnLeaks and Android headlines, paints a familiar picture. And by familiar, I mean nearly identical. If you place the Pixel 9 Pro Fold and this so-called next-gen Pixel 10 Pro Fold side by side, you probably struggle to tell them apart. That's not necessarily a deal-breaker. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold was a solid device, but with the competition pushing boundaries left and right, I was hoping for Google to step up its game. Take thickness, for example. One of the biggest gripes with previous Pixel Folds has been their bulk, and while Android headlines claims the new model should be slimmer, there's no actual data to confirm that. Given the rumors suggesting that the entire Pixel 10 series will stick to its relatively chunky form, I wouldn't be surprised if Google decided to run back the same design for another year. But slimness isn't the only thing on my wish list. Last year, the decision to slap a non-Pro panel on the exterior screen of a device with Pro in the name felt like a letdown. Will Google correct that mistake this time? Hard to say, but looking at the unchanged bezels in these renders, I wouldn't hold my breath. And let's not even get started on the weight. The Pixel 9 Pro Fold was already a hefty beast, and without any hints of a redesign, I can't help but worry that history is about to repeat itself. Digging into the leaked specs, it's clear that Google isn't making many waves this year. The predictable jump to the Tensor G5 chip aside, the rest of the hardware looks eerily familiar minus 16 gigs of RAM, storage options of 256 gigs or 512 gigs, and even the camera module appears untouched. For existing Pixel 9 Pro Fold users, that's hardly an incentive to upgrade. There is one silver lining though: price. According to Android headlines, Google might actually make the Pixel 10 Pro Fold more affordable than its predecessor. That would be a welcome shift considering the relentless price hikes in the smartphone market. But before we get too excited, let's remember that this claim comes from vague other sources. Could the lack of design changes lead to a lower price? Possibly. But would Google really price it much lower when the Pixel 9 Pro Fold has already seen discounts as steep as $1,500? And let's not forget the looming threat of tariffs, which could erase any potential savings. At this point, any pricing rumors should be taken with a grain, no, a boulder, of salt. So where does that leave Pixel fans eager for a foldable upgrade? Honestly, in a bit of a limbo. I was hoping for something more, a bold step forward, like we saw when Google leaped from the original Pixel Fold to the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Maybe expecting back-to-back revolutions was too much to ask. Either way, we won't have to wait too long for answers. Google's track record with leaks all but guarantees that we'll see more of the Pixel 10 Pro Fold sooner rather than later, probably long before its official unveiling later this summer. Exciting news for foldable phone enthusiasts. Samsung is gearing up to make waves in the foldable world with the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 7, set to arrive later this year, and it's bringing some game-changing camera upgrades. Our friends over at Galaxy Club have uncovered thrilling details about the Z Fold 7's camera system, and it's a massive leap forward. 200-megapixel primary camera. Yes, you read that right. The same powerhouse sensor found on the Galaxy S25 Ultra is making its way to Samsung's next-gen foldable. 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens captures stunning landscapes with rich detail. 10-megapixel telephoto camera. Expect crisp zoom shots without compromise. 10-megapixel cover screen selfie camera. Perfect for high-quality front-facing shots. Improved under-display camera, UDC. Samsung has refined its under-screen selfie tech. The details on resolution remain unconfirmed. For context, the current Galaxy Z Fold 6 still uses a 50-megapixel primary sensor, a standard Samsung has stuck with since the Galaxy Z Fold 4. This jump to 200 megapixel is a massive leap forward, finally bringing a foldable into true flagship camera territory. Technically, the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition was the first to break past 50 megapixel with its 200 megapixel shooter, but since it was a limited release in Korea and China, most users never got to experience it. Now Samsung is making the big move, and this time it's for everyone. When can we expect the Galaxy Z Fold 7? Rumors suggest a July 2025 launch alongside the Galaxy Z Flip 7. But that's not all. Whispers in the tech world hint at Samsung's first ever trifold device arriving next year. The foldable market is about to change. More than just cameras, a whole new design. Samsung has been tight-lipped, but reports suggest the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will feature a refined, more advanced design. While details are still emerging, it's clear Samsung is shaking things up for its next big foldable. Performance? only the best. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite, Qualcomm's most powerful processor yet, ensuring blazing fast performance and seamless multitasking. Between the powerful new chip, stunning 200-megapixel camera, and possible design revamp, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is shaping up to be Samsung's boldest foldable yet. Are you excited? Because we definitely are. Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 are shaping up to bring subtle yet impactful charging upgrades, potentially making everyday power-ups faster, smoother, and more efficient. Testing reveals that the Fold 7 reaches speeds of 28 watt, while the Flip 7 clocks in at 23 watt. But here's the real kicker. Will these numbers make it to the official spec sheet, or is Samsung keeping us on our toes until launch day? According to the ever-reliable leaker PandaFlash, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 has been tested at 28 watt, though its official rating remains uncertain. Meanwhile, the Z Flip 7's charging speed has been measured at 23 watt, but is likely to be marketed as 25 watt, just enough to raise eyebrows. This sparks a fascinating question. Is Samsung quietly fine-tuning its charging speeds behind the scenes? If the Fold 7 truly lands at 28 watt, it would be a small yet welcome upgrade over its predecessor. But let's be honest, minus 28 watts still feels modest compared to the Galaxy S Ultra's lightning-fast 45 watt charging. With battery life and fast charging becoming make-or-break features in foldables, this uncertainty only adds to the anticipation. Will Samsung play it safe and cap the Fold 7 at 25 watt, or will it surprise us by pushing beyond expectations? For now, fans are left waiting in suspense, clinging to leaks and rumors. But if these whispers hold true, the next generation of Samsung's foldables might just bring subtle yet meaningful enhancements, right where they matter most. We're just months away from the highly anticipated launch of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, and the excitement is reaching a fever pitch. The rumor mill is ablaze, churning out leaks and speculation that have foldable fans on the edge of their seats. If you're eager to keep up with the latest whispers and insights, we've gathered everything we know so far about Samsung's next-generation foldable flagship. Design: a sleeker, wider, and more immersive foldable. Samsung hasn't officially unveiled the Fold 7's design, but thanks to OnLeaks and Android headlines, we have an early glimpse at what could be the most refined fold yet. Key design enhancements. Dimensions: 158.4 x 143.1 x 4.5 millimeters. Even thinner, 1.1 millimeters slimmer than the Fold 6 when unfolded. Wider outer screen, 11 millimeters more screen real estate for an enhanced experience. With these changes, the Fold 7 is shaping up to be even sleeker and more immersive than its predecessor. Around the back, the familiar triple camera system maintains a premium aesthetic reminiscent of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, reinforcing Samsung's commitment to top-tier craftsmanship. But it's not just about looks. Samsung is pushing the envelope with next-level innovations. A brighter, more vibrant display for an unparalleled viewing experience. Improved hinge for greater durability and a smoother fold. An optimized internal structure to boost overall performance. Enhanced water and dust resistance for added resilience. Samsung isn't just refining the Fold 7, it's transforming it into a foldable powerhouse. Camera: a game-changing upgrade. If recent leaks hold true, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is about to take a monumental leap in camera technology. According to Gadget 360, Samsung might be bringing its 200-megapixel flagship sensor, previously seen on the Galaxy S25 Ultra and the Fold 6 Special Edition, to the mainstream foldable lineup. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest videos covering tech trends, gadgets,